Hey everybody, this is Way to Fail, and we are back with live commentary. That's right, I finally have my audio fixed. I have a new microphone, as you probably heard if you listened to prior episodes. And we are back with the Red Wolf. Auru, or something. Alright, so we have max shields, we have good weapons, we have max doors. We're in good shape. We'd be in even better shape if we got a scrap recovery arm early. We have a hull laser, which is what I'm currently saving up to actually pop in instead of the basic laser. I just need 100 more scrap. That is my next priority. But my ship is in good shape right now. Really good shape. I have a crystal crew member that I don't even need. But we are at the end of Sector 7, the pirate-controlled sector, which means it is time for the last stand. So let's see how this goes. 10 fuel. Not bad. Hey, look, our Federation ship is different than your Federation ships. So we have 10 jumps. We have some repair beacons. We don't have any ships coming up on display. So we're going to work our way to the west. See if we can farm some scrap here at the very end. Because we're in good position. So I'm going to scrap you for debris because I don't want to lose a crew. So 74 scrap, there we go. I'm a heartless bastard for actually killing somebody. But the more important thing, or whoever, what fate life signatures were there. There's no guarantee I would have gotten them, but there we go. How many laser shots do we have now? We have, correct me if I'm wrong here, 2, 4, 7, and then a hull beam. Oh, that's a thing of beauty. So let's see, what can we do here next? Auto drone. I'm not even going to be boarding you, so pretty good shape. Let's just see what your drones look like. One beam, one everything. So this is a pretty scary boat. I will be cloaking probably out of the burst laser 3. But I should be able to target their weapon systems and be okay. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3. And cloak just in time. And their weapon system's on fire. That doesn't do me a ton of good. But I will just go ahead and beam. Let's beam this way. If I can take down their weapon systems enough, I'll keep the heavy laser up and I'll just fire on their shields next. Because it's going to take a while for it to auto-repair, so just quick shots. Didn't do enough to actually free up stuff, unfortunately, so we'll try that again. Like I said, as long as they don't revitalize their weapons, they'll be in good shape. There we go. So with the hull beam and the hull laser, I can do massive damage if I wanted to, but down to 3 shields. Probably a good time just to target their cockpit instead. Or, in theory, it's a good time to target their cockpit. See if I can hit their drones again. There we go. I probably would have rather had the laser than the bomb up, because that bomb could actually hurt me. I didn't see what kind of bomb it was firing, so I'm going to focus fire their weapons down here. And see, there we go, I'm screwing it up again. They are doing some repairs. It doesn't matter because they're dead. 47 scraps. So back to the ship, which is the U shortcuts. Let's see here. Anything else that we need? I could get some cockpit upgrade. I probably should upgrade my reactor first, just so I can have my good engines and good everything else up. So let's see what other scrap we can farm. This is a decidedly strong ship, and Federation scum, we've waited a long time for you. That's nice. 2 beam drones. This ship actually doesn't scare me at all. In fact, well, okay, that's a very hidden burst laser. This ship scares me a lot now. That's kind of a nice turnaround. We're gonna take down their weapons as soon as we can. And what I'm doing here is trying to micro, because once I turn on cloaking, that is gonna shut down a little bit there. So let's go ahead and that's a suicide mission to board, kind of. But this should give me the extra shot I need to actually take the ship on. I just do not want them taking down my shields at all. So let's hear hull beam. Let's do a lot of damage to these systems, please. I'm not too concerned about boarding. I would have liked to have taken down their lasers, but I'll just have to hope that I can dodge it. And we'll get to boarding here in a little bit. So let's see, can I take down some systems here? Good, less of a med bay. I'm gonna go ahead and take a calculated risk and try and board these guys. See if I can win this fight sooner rather than later. I mean, I have 2 Mantis. They don't have door control. I should be able to cloak out of whatever hell is coming for me. I just have to be very mindful of how many laser shots I'm firing. In fact, let's see here. They have 3 life. My crew's dying. I'm just going to accept their surrender. It's not great, but in order to safely do that kind of maneuver, I kind of pussed out there, but I really should have level 2, level 2 transport to pull them out faster. That's the thing where I'd love to do a ton of damage. That's always a nice thing to do, but I mean, you just get too good at killing. So let's see here. Level 3 cloak, level 2 transport. Let's give it a little more system power first, because I'm not going to really need more than level 1 cloak for the flagship. So we can go up or down. We have 7 or 8 jumps before we can do this. So I'll go up here first. See what we got. Maybe we'll run into a secret store. I don't know. Okay, that's a defense drone. It may be a defense 2. This ship is a little more prime for me to actually board it. If I can actually take down the weapon system, I should be able to cloak out of there. Missile, okay. Unfortunately, that missile did hit me because I have 105 evade, but apparently I didn't cloak fast enough. So that sucks. Can I actually hit all of those rooms? We'll find out. Maybe not, because it's not a super fast moving laser. So that's annoying to take 2 damage there when I really didn't need to, but it's a good length of cloak. So let's just go for this volley this time. Okay, so they are repairing all of these systems. I mean, I could board with Crystal Crew and actually try and lock down this place. But let's see if I can do this instead. And let's see, is that missile going to hit? No. Good. Alright, so now I kind of have a tough choice here, because I don't want to get missiled. But they're just going to keep repairing their weapon system. Yeah, I'm just gonna blow these guys up. There's nothing good that's going to happen by boarding them if I keep getting hit by missiles, which is what it looks like it's going to happen. My system repair drones never seem to want to be that effective. I'll take the 65 scrap anyway. It's kind of a good consolation prize. So there's another repair area over there. There's a few more blank jumps. I'm not sure exactly where the flagship's going. But here we go, another one of these ships, another drone boat. This one is a little scarier. I don't particularly like boarding this ship, if you haven't noticed. I can do it, but I have so many lasers. Lasers! So I'm going to try something a little different this time and actually see if I can focus on the weapons second. So I should be able to cloak out of what's coming first. And this may be a terrible choice, but I'm going to do it anyway. So I didn't actually cloak through that burst laser, that's okay. Did manage to take out that system, so that's good. I did get my cloaking hit, so let's repair that. So that's a system bomb, so that's 2 system damage, not 2 hull damage. So we'll just see here now if I can actually take out anything before my guys get really ouchy. just trying to watch my laser fire. Wow, that is like the strongest drone control ever. Okay, let's just get you all out of there. And missed with another system bomb. See, that's why it's not great to board that ship, especially with an anti-personnel drone. It's just, ships hit so hard this far in the game, and I could be getting bonus scrap for actually killing them, that's true, but let's see, we could fight the flagship now. Looks like we're almost there. I'm not sure why that one's ghosted out and that one's not, so interesting. I was kind of hoping to get maybe a repair station there. Let's go ahead and visit. Okay, rebel ship, we're gonna fight you. We have a bunch of... oh my god, that is a lot of missiles. Okay, so we will go ahead and take care of this. Alright. Actually, what I could do here is be a little clever and put these guys over here. I'm sorry, I know I'm taking a little longer than I like to on the setup. Just gotta really stay focused, because those are two big missiles that are hopefully timed around the same time. So let's go ahead and drop a lockdown here, because that means they're gonna have to work through all of that, and we're gonna shoot. Fortunately, they have 3 shields. That is my lucky day. Okay, so their missiles are not timed appropriately. That sucks a little bit. But I should be able to cloak alright. Okay, so how do we do this? Cloak there. That was good because that missile would have probably hit me. It's a level 2 med bay, so I gotta take out that other missile before it can go crashing into town. It's gonna knock me out of cloak if I fire all my volleys at once, but oh, I got it out in time. That is beautiful. Beautiful stuff. So let's finish this and close these doors. That's X. Because their med bay's out, so now I've just got to focus on killing this part of the ship. Which with 3 shields I should be able to fire everything just fine. That's right, set everything on fire, you run. That's why that rock achievement is really hard to get, because the AI says run from fire even with rock people. So 1 fuel, 73 scrap, and they offer you their sincerest gratitude and maybe or maybe not some scrap. So we got a flagship coming in just a little bit. Let's actually go ahead and see what else we can do for our ship. Level 3 cloak may not do as much good. Let's get the cockpit up. Let's get the med bay up. Let's get the transport up. These are just good things to have, because I don't need a ton of dodge. But I do like having life in my subsystems that I can use. So good job with these guys actually blocking the way. Let's just micromanage here real quick and jump to this place, because I will be able to meet the flagship over there. This is a little bit of a score scrap grab. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I prefer to fight the rebel ship. And they have... this is a laser boat. You would land right in the cockpit, wouldn't you? Well, that's okay, because you have no med bay. You are in trouble. Okay, so let's go ahead and actually do this. Let's go ahead and take you all out. Let's go ahead and transport you in there, which is exactly what I'm doing. Maybe. And then I just gotta take down their weapons, hopefully before that Artemis fires, or that Lita, whichever one it is. No, and it's right in the weapon system too, so that's a terrible, terrible place. Once again, fortunately this ship only has 3 shields, so I can do this. Okay, Will, don't die on me, bro. You go ahead and get in there. Let's go ahead and cloak out the big scary mess. Okay, I don't know why I don't have enough power for the, oh, there's not enough available power. Okay. There's about to be, though. As soon as this repair's done. So who else is dying? Is my sluggy dying? Yep. Which means we actually need to throw our engineer over here. Maybe. If I'm looking at this right, the ship's actually toast. Alright, we'll go ahead and get you healed up. There we go, so 77 extra scrap and emergency repair station. I don't know if that's going to do me a ton of good this late in the game, but at least I have it. Alright. So quick heals for everybody. I think it's time we took on the flagship. There's not really anywhere left to jump. I'm just going to wait just because I don't want that beacon to be super dangerous. Well, I should be able to actually jump there and start the encounter straight away. So I could get level 3 cloaking, but I'm not really going to use it. So I'll just get that instead. Now I only need... Level 2 cloaking is really good for the first phase, but you don't really need it in the later phases. I think we're good. I think this is a solid loadout. And I think the last stand is going to be a piece of cake, to be perfectly honest. So, they cloak. Then it'll be our turn. We'll see what happens. I could possibly do a 4-person boarding roulette with this. I don't typically like to do that with a 2-person transporter, but it's something that is on the table. Let's go ahead and cloak out those missiles. And let's go ahead and fire. I could try and actually take out their cloaking. But instead, what I think I'm going to do is just go for the jugular. Or try to. So they got my shields just a touch. Hopefully I can take out their missile launcher in just a second. Come on, I have 2 Mantis. They have good combat experience. There we go. So pretty simple. Like I said, I could take on the rest of the ship, but it's not really going to hurt me too much. Unless they suddenly hit with all their ion shots all at the same time. So let's just see what damage we can spring down over here. See, I'll probably have to cloak for my ion. They got a ton of people repairing. That's how you do that one. Alright. Fortunately, I should have enough time to recover from whatever ion blast they shoot. Definitely will now. So as we do our quick stare down dance of death, as they are going balls to the walls, 4 people repairing the shields. Not even I can get on that action because they're all going to be shot up here in just a moment's notice. How many kills with that? 2 kills with the laser. Not bad at all. And that ship's... Oh, it didn't die! I put the hull laser out too late. Alright. So I killed some of their crew. Here go... Oh, they cloaked just in time. So I got 1 more shot to fire. Won't be too long. There we go. And boom, 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 fly away. Do you remember that moment when you learned that the Rebel flagship actually has multiple phases? I do. That was a sad day because phase 2 obliterated me. So let's see. I could have healed Beth. I probably should have healed Beth. But I didn't heal Beth. So we're going to go for max evade here. We're going to go ahead and transport into the missile room again and try and take down their shields as much as possible. We have our actually two-person team here who can take on this guy. I'm not too concerned about losing my door control, but I'd really rather not. So let's actually dump as much air as we can into this room and see if we can keep it pressurized. Just gotta save it for the drone swarm. Okay, so that hull beam's too slow to really do a lot there. Let's see here. Drone swarm and cloak. Who's dying? My poor slug. It's just typical. So let's see here. That drone swarm has survived. Go ahead and see if I can get these shields down more. There we go. Hull beam, all weapons. All good stuff. And we got another hole punch there. I don't really care about that one so much. And I am actually going to try and use my weapons a little smarter this time because I can end this fight here if I stagger these 2 shots, 4 shots, and 6 damage here. I want to get out of the drone phase as fast as possible anytime you can. Unfortunately, I killed my boarding crew, which sucks. Wow. Okay, well, those Mantis, thank you for your service. Shit. Just a little bit too excited. It's like they took out their missiles and... yeah. So, I'm looking here. I took some other damage somehow. I'm not sure how. So, I had the United Federation. Everyone was going good. Things were going well. And then I pissed it all away. That sounds like something I do. But hey, I got another 2 people with a little bit of combat experience. I got people that can board the ship. I'll be okay. Just more of a terrible flub on my end because those Mantis have been with me for so long and they've done so good this run. 50 scrap. Fuck it, let's just up our cloaking one more time. Yeah, so that's disappointing. It's one of those, I didn't even think about it. I didn't even realize that they're still on there. Let's go ahead and repair Beth this time. It's just that I hate that phase so much. It's just kind of like autopilot, let's get out of this, let's get out of this. But just know that they didn't actually die on the ship in a room that was going to kill them. Oh, burst laser, turn back on. Why always the cockpit with this, by the way? That is just some really unfortunate placement. Because it's like you get all these expensive doors, and then it doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm actually gonna cloak out of those missiles first. Because those missiles... see, even with the cloaking, I had somehow only 80% dodge. Probably because there's a fight in the cockpit. That would do it. Let's see, with this massive incoming damage... don't need level 2 oxygen here. I may actually have cloaked just in time. Good job with the level 3 cloaking upgrade. Do I have more borders? It sounded like I do. Okay, so Slug McSluggerson, go protect yourself. I don't know why that guy's running to the med bay to start a fight, but... so this has been a pretty weird fight already. Not typical at all. I hope those missiles don't fire while I have nobody in the cockpit. I have 7% of aid. I'm gonna get hit. Oh my god. That was a terrible, terrible play. Oh, fucking damn it. Alright. So yeah, that is, I was doing so good this run, and I've just kind of gone cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, I guess. And let's see here, my cockpit's out. This is all my own damn fault. So my cockpit's out. I have no evade. My cloak, because I'm getting dual fired on here. And my transporter just got breached. So we gotta take out that missile bay now. Okay, let's see here. Let's go ahead and get this. Transport there. So this is what we call a run that's not going so hot. And because I don't have my max combat guys, I'm not necessarily going to be able to take it out in time. And I have another power surge. And, oh my god, those missiles are lining up perfectly. Oh my god. This is fucking awful. Just because I mistimed some crap. Alright, so that's what I get for thinking this is going to be cake. I deserve this one. So, fortunately, this isn't anything that's going to kill me. Unfortunately, I really could use my all of my weapon shots right now because I don't have them. I don't have air anywhere. So that is a terrible position to be in. Let's go ahead and get you all out of here. Actually, I can put you and probably have you repair in the air room because you take less. You take a little less to do it. So let's see here. How much energy do I have? How much do I need? Don't really need anything in the med bay right now. I do have my cloak up. I'm only going to need a level 1 cloak. So we're good. We're good. After much ballyhooing and disaster. Yeah, they just raised the red flag there because they just put up their Zoltan shield. And my O2 is getting low. My ship's losing air all the time. Alright, so this is fun. This is fun. I mean, it's kind of like, crap, I'm dying, but this is what FTL is supposed to feel like. So at least they can't missile me away. But yeah, I have never had the lasers and the missiles line up like that. Ever. That was horrible. Horrifying. But we are going to win if I can just actually get all of my shots to hit. And apparently I need oxygen in this ship, and it's pumping as fast as it can. So this is going to be the one. It's where we start whittling you down. Okay, their shields just recharge too fast for that whole beam to do too much. Cloak. And hull beam, here we go. Let's end this fight. Should be able to on the next volley. Once again, unless there's a puncture in this room, I don't know why I don't have oxygen everywhere. Unless it's just because there's doors open. That's so weird. Alright, so here and here. Here. And here. Good game! That was fun. We lost some crew unnecessarily. We got a lot of shots fired, and I said, dirt, dirt, this will be easy, but we also got a win with the Kestrel B. That is a first. After multiple attempts, God rest the souls of the crew that we lost. 47-65. So a good run. Not an all-timer by any means. If I had gotten that early scrap recovery arm, I might have. Because this session, let's see here, 2,000 scrap, I could have gotten 200 more. That would have probably bumped me up. Also, having to run from a lot of fights in the middle of the game really hurt. But see here, from going as far as Sector 6 and then petering out and dying to Sector 8, there we go. The Kestrel cruiser now has a win on it, so that leaves 2 ships left without victory. So this is Way to Fail. This is another run with Faster Than Light, where I got a new achievement, new win. Till next time.